Hey guys, welcome to Barn Banter. I'm super excited to introduce you to my very first guest, none other than David Collett. Someone who is no stranger to the equestrian world. He is jumped up to pro-am level. He is a rider and a coach. He does clinics all across New Zealand, and I'm super excited to be talking with him today. As you guys may know, me and David work really close together. He's been my mentor for almost 5 years. And yeah,
5 years. God, it's gone pretty fast,
it's
actually.
gone real fast. It's been a good 5 years. Taught me quite a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's awesome.
I'm glad you're doing this with me.
Wicked.
I didn't think you were going to.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad too.
Okay, well, we'll start off from the beginning.
hmm
So, how did you get into riding?
My mum bought me a pony when I was 3. We lived on a lifestyle block out in Waitoki.
Yeah.
And my mum had horses and grew up with horses doing pony club and stuff like that. And yeah, I got a little black Welsh mountain pony called Lisa. She was my first pony. And I remember I had like one of those pilch saddles, like one of those real flat pilch saddles with the little clogs on it as well.
Yeah.
And mum used to take me to like the local ribbon days kind of thing. And one memory I know of is that my mum's told me of, because obviously I was only 3, but it was the fancy dress. And mum didn't bring me a costume type thing, so she decided to dress me in car rubbish. And I don't know whether I placed or not, but that was pretty random.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where it kind of all started for me. What I remember about that pony Lisa was that my dad had built me a little corral that I used to be able to like walk around in, without having somebody lead me around.
Yeah.
And my mum was inside and I was on my pony, and somehow I managed to unlatch the gate while I was on my pony to open it up, and my mum said I wasn't allowed to ride in the big paddock.
Yeah.
So here I am on my pony, go into this big paddock, and my pony like must have spun around and dropped me. And I do remember this, my mum coming out just laughing at me because as I was crying on the ground, going, "I told you not to do that."
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it started. And then from there,
Was that the first pony you owned, or did you just?
that was my first pony, yeah.
Okay.
And so that's like where the obsession with horses definitely came from.
Yeah.
And then from there, I had a pony called Rory that we bought from Wheatie Station. He was quite wild,
Yeah.
and I could never catch him. So
Like most ponies.
rode him around and used to make like my own jumps kind of thing,
Yeah.
out of like guttering pipe, plastic pipe, and I didn't even know how to jump back then. And so what I would do is set up this jump in this gateway. I'd leave my pony out to the paddock, set up my little jump, get on my pony, and he'd always gallop home.
Yeah.
So I'd just hold on, and like he'd be flying over that. It was pretty funny. And then from there was my third pony, where I actually started to like go to ribbon days and 1-day events, and I was at Rosedale Pony Club back then. Her name was Fudge. She was a full-size 14-2 pony that we got for $900.
Yeah.
And she was like that bomb-proof, all-round sort of schoolmaster, but was like really cool.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I rode on her for a couple of years, and I had 2 of my best friends at the time, who I'm still friends with today, Debbie and Jenna. We used to ride our horses all day. Like we would just, as kids, be out there riding our horses all the time, and just lived and breathed it. And then going on from that, I must have been about sort of 12, and then I met Ron Cook. And Ron Cook was my farrier, and he lived out here in Kumeu.
Yeah.
And Ron had a pony called Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
And who I recently shared on social media. And Mighty Mouse he was about 18 or 19 then, and had scars on his legs, and he was about 13.3, grey, white, sort of Arab Welsh kind of looking pony.
Yeah.
And Ron said, like, come and have a ride on him and see if you like him. And I was riding him in a little paddock, and he was this B grade show jumper. And Ron just had one gate in the paddock. And so a gate to me was like jumping the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like that was a really big jump. So anyway, I'm riding around in this paddock and jumping him, thinking I was really cool.
As you do.
Yep. And yep, so I really liked him. And then from there, my journey with Ron started. And riding. I got to ride Mickey, and my first show on Mickey was, I think it was the second event. He blind bolted on me at Papatoe Pony Club, and I couldn't stop, literally had no brakes. But he was the pony that taught me how to ride. Because if you weren't riding him properly, he would just like gallop into the jumps and send you flying. That happened quite a few times. But from there, Ron, I rode lots of Ron's ponies. And up until I was about 16, and that's where I actually met Daniel Blundell. Daniel Blundell also rode for Ron. Daniel and I kind of grew up like brothers together, really. He's one of my very good friends. And it's like we just really loved our horses, and Ron taught us like the empathy for the horse, and you always look after your horse before you look after like yourself, as far as getting undressed and stuff like that. The horse was to be put away and looked after, and Ron really taught me a lot of those things that I carry through in my life even today. So that's really cool. And when I was about 16, I went and worked for John Cottle for about 6 months as a working pupil or working student, which was really cool. And I got to ride Sam I Am, he was a really cool horse, and I also got to compete him. Working for John was definitely a cool experience. Obviously, with John being who John Cottle was, it was a really big deal to me back then, and I'd always idolized John. That was pretty exciting. So I was there for 6 months, and then I was so dedicated as a kid. I think I had kind of had enough.
Lost touch.
Yeah, and so I gave up. I rode off and on, but I gave up till I was 22 or 3. And from 23 to now, I've been riding.
Yeah. Did you always know that you wanted to make a career out of it? Or is it something you just
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did.
What would you say is the most memorable thing about horse riding?
Definitely the good times with my friends, like just having fun, where there was like just no pressure, and as far as shows and stuff like that, and just riding with my friends, I think was definitely a really standout kind of memory that I'll always cherish for sure. But I as far as a memory that really sticks out in particular, I can't really think of one right now.
Yeah. What about your equitation class at Hoy last year?
That was a very cool class to win. Winning that was really cool. I'd obviously
never
known
as a rider, but even better as a coach.
Yeah, I'd never won a title class at Horse of the Year.
Yeah.
And back in 2016, I think it was, I came second in that class.
Yeah.
Megan Lindemann Cohen beat me.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to win it. I really, really wanted to win it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'd actually competed at Horse of the Year since 2016. So
it's a long time.
It was a long time in between, because I was producing lots of young horses and they just weren't really ready to go.
Yeah.
So I was very fortunate to get the ride on Nicole Lalene's Cheyenne, who was a very well-known horse. And I learned a lot on Cheyenne. She was
cool.
She was a very cool horse. To go and win that class, that was awesome.
Is there a big horse that's impacted your riding journey?
Oh gosh, there's so many nice horses that I have been very fortunate to ride. Is there one? I think one that I really enjoyed riding a lot would have definitely been Coco and Oliver.
Yeah.
Also your horse. Yeah, Galaxy. She's a lovely horse. My current horse, actually, Elmo, is also, I think he's pretty special. It's been
special.
Yeah. It's been a bit of a slow burn, but Elmo is, how would you describe Elmo, Emily?
I would say special's probably the
Yeah,
best for it.
probably. He's
He's
only a child a
definitely-
mother would love.
Yeah, he's definitely David's horse. Like, I don't think he really likes anyone else apart from David at this
Yeah,
point. Probably my mum, because he feeds him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's something different.
His tantrums are definitely getting less.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a horse like Elmo before.
No,
he's just.
I think he's like a dog.
He's special.
Quite
I feel
odd.
like special's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's one of the biggest lessons you've learned on a horse or off? Like if
To be patient.
Patient, yeah.
To be patient and to take your time. I think sometimes we want it now.
Yeah.
And one thing horses have definitely taught me is patience and perseverance.
Yeah.
And if you cut corners or try to get there too quickly, you might do that,
Yeah.
but eventually it will show.
Yeah, come around and bite you in that.
Yeah, or not always, but yeah, I definitely think horses have taught me patience. Absolutely.
Okay, so what approach do you use when you're training a young or a tricky horse?
Soft is always better.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, slowly, softly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big believer in softness with horses and learning how to read and understand them.
Yeah.
You know, you definitely have to read them, and yeah, I think that.
Are there any riders that have influenced your riding style?
Oh, like people I look up to.
Yeah.
I really look up to the likes of Katie Laurie, of course. I have
Who
done
doesn't?
ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
She would probably be my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because of who she is, and her horses just jump for her.
Yeah.
And I just think she's amazing. Lisa Kubert is also another one. Really admire Lisa. Love my lessons with Lisa. Definitely look up to her, and like the Steiners, like Philip Steiner, like with what he recently just did when he went overseas. Like, I really admire that. That was really, really cool.
What is the one habit that you see in your riders today that you could change? Like, what's the one habit you just notice in every rider?
Diagonals.
Diagonals.
It is my.
See, I struggle with my diagonals.
It is
you
my.
taught me that.
It's my absolute pet.
Yeah.
Hate. I cannot. I don't know why it irks me so much. I think it was because when I was young, also, which I forgot to mention, I used to do a lot of A&P showing as well as show jumping.
Yeah.
And the showing taught me ringcraft, how to show horses off, how to condition horses. So it taught me all of that. So yeah, diagonals, like you always wanted to win your rider class. So
yeah.
Diagonals were something that I learned really young, and they just, yeah, I just cannot stand it when I see riders riding around the wrong diagonals.
You drilled that into me right from the start.
Yeah, it's super important. I think sometimes early on with young riders is they cut the corners with basics.
Yeah.
And the basics, you can't, like, basics. For sure.
Definitely. I don't think you really get. I don't remember being taught diagonals. I just got told you're on the wrong diagonal, so I'd sit twice.
Right.
No one ever says rise to the outside shoulder.
Rise
to the inside shoulder. They don't actually tell you.
See, I always think to me, it's every time you sit.
Yeah.
The outside foot is touching the ground.
Yeah.
Front foot is touching the ground. So I just do it like that.
Yeah.
But with my own riders, I make them do it with the eyes closed.
The eyes closed.
Like so that they
feel
ride
it.
off feel.
Yeah.
Because they feel lame to me when they're on the wrong diagonal.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, they feel.
To me.
We'll do that next ride. We'll practice.
They feel lame. What does a typical day in a life look like for you?
Oh, it chops and changes. So because I don't particularly have a base as such, as far as, well, obviously there's your place and I can do my schoolers and stuff at your place. So I'm on the road a lot. So whether it be at Brookfield, Rose Flats, or anywhere around the Auckland area generally, teaching or riding. So yeah, but it's kind of a mix between riding and coaching, probably more coaching than riding, which I enjoy the coaching though because it does give me a break from
Being on a horse.
from riding.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about the coaching as well.
Yeah. What do you think most people don't realize about being a professional rider or coach? How much it costs?
Well, there's definitely the cost, and it's getting even more expensive. But that it is a lot of hard work, and dedication, and yeah. But I guess it's like that with anything. Like if you don't put in the work, you're not going to really see the results, or you know what I mean. So
I feel like people think it's a lot easier than it is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's
because you guys make it look so easy.
I think horses are such a good leveler though. So if you get like too big headed, the horses will put you where you need to be. And that's the beauty of horses. And sometimes it's always, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. But I think when it comes to horses, it's a little bit if you can keep pushing on, and that's what
consistency.
Yeah, and or just keep dust yourself off, get back on, get back on the horse. It's it'd be really easy to give up, but at the same time, it's how resilient I think you are, and that's I think one way to make it. You just keep trying to be better all the time. So yeah.
Do you have any pre-show rituals or habits that you do?
Not really. Coffee.
Coffee, yeah, it's all
definitely coffee. Have to have coffee.
Making sure you've got the right course.
Well, there's that, and I think it's obviously good to get to the show relatively early so that you don't feel too stressed out.
Yeah.
So to speak,
making sure their tails brushed.
Yeah, and just absolutely got to brush the tails. And just because if you're on the young ones, you want to give them a nice warm in, so that they have a good experience. And so maybe getting there early, definitely have a coffee. Yeah.
If you could choose a favorite horse that you've ever ridden, who would it be?
A favorite?
Yeah. You've ridden
in my entire life,
in your entire life, your whole ridden career. If you could just have one horse, who would it be?
Oh, that is so tough. Who would it be? Probably. Oh, I'm just thinking through some of them. Maybe I'll come back to that one. Yeah. Can't think of one. So.
This is a good one. I reckon everyone will love this one. What is your most embarrassing moment at a horse show? I'm sure you have plenty of them.
I think the hay bag story. So I was at Woodhill Sands, which is quite a few years ago, and I was getting myself ready in the truck, and I went to open the sliding window, and my horse at the time, some of you may remember him, Bold Prince. He was a horse that kind of got me going in my 20s. And he pulled, as I opened the window, he pulled back from the truck, and somebody, wasn't me, but somebody had somehow tied, the hay bag was also joined to his lead rope. So Prince pulls back, the hay bag's also tied to the lead rope.
Yeah.
Big no-no. Anyway, off Prince goes, flying up Woodhill Sands, and goes literally into ring one, dragging a hay bag, knocking all the jumps down as he's galloping around like an idiot.
Who caught him?
Jerome. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So Jerome caught him, and yeah, that was probably the most embarrassing. Yeah. I was telling Jerome to go get him because I didn't want to face up so that people thought, oh, that's David's horse.
That would have been so funny to see.
Yeah, it was crack up.
Oh, well. If you could give advice to a young rider, what kind of advice would you give them to make it in the sport?
To just keep doing it. If you have that passion and that vision of where you want to be, I think don't give up on your dreams. I was definitely one of those kids that I was going to the Olympics. Yeah. That was definitely, I had that dream for years, and
then life kicks in.
well, then there's that,
Then the
and then
reality.
you kind of like, well, you grow up,
Yeah.
right? You just grow up, and but yeah, like hold on to those dreams because they definitely drive you to be better.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
Yeah. How do you stay motivated during the season?
Shows.
Yeah.
Shows definitely motivate me. I'm definitely one of those riders that needs something to look forward to like
Stay
motivated. Otherwise, if there's no shows, I could really, besides from my actual work,
Yeah.
with my own horse,
Yeah.
I could really easily be like, oh, nah, do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
there's
so
nothing to work towards.
yeah, so I'm definitely like that, and I know that I'm like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if I wasn't going to horse shows, would I ride? Because I couldn't just be a happy hacker.
Nah.
You know, it's just, I think I do this, one, because I love it and I love horses, but
Yeah.
two, because I love the shows.
Yeah, you
It's-
like getting into your show gear.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Looking fancy.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next for you? Like, do you have any big goals or?
So I've recently started back up David Collett Equestrian, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
So I really want to just keep growing my brand
Yeah.
and just be the best coach that I can be to my riders. I'm the sort of coach, I want my riders I want them to be better than me.
Yeah.
And I just want to be able to say, I helped get them there.
Yeah.
That to me is like a
Success.
huge win.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, yeah.
What about for Elmo?
For Elmo, so Elmo would be really cool if he could be like start out pro-am sort of horse. He needs a little bit more mileage, even though he's
getting better.
He's definitely getting better. It's just whether we can keep that brain engaged.
Yeah.
But I definitely think he's got a lot of ability and talent, and even if he doesn't make it, he's my horse, and I'll always keep him. He's my heart horse for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely wouldn't be able to sell him.
No, probably not, or not now anyway. But everyone knows. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I think they know already.
They do. For Elmo, for those of you that don't know, Elmo, I got given him, and I rode him for a little bit, and I was schooling him, and I always like the way he feels. He's by a million, and he actually had an unfortunate. He managed to get out of his paddock and ran over the top of a car. The car was stationary, but it was dark, and he ran down the driveway and ran over the top of a car. Wrote the car off, and Elmo was probably rehabbed for close to a year.
Yeah.
So hence he's been a little bit stop-start because we had to make sure we got him right, but he definitely feels...
He looks a lot better.
He looks better than ever.
Better from before he had the accident.
Yeah, just stronger. He was so weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a little bit more mature.
And mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely mature.
Yeah.
So do you have any sponsors backing behind you?
Yes. So I am currently sponsored by Emma McMurray with Equine Performance Therapy. So bodywork for horses that works like on the cranial and fascia, and I think Emma's really talented or gifted, so to speak, and the horses really like her and respond well to her. Definitely notice a difference. And then most recently, Gallant Equestrian, Matt Hadley offered me a sponsorship with the men's riding wear, which I think is really exciting because that's something that we don't have here.
No.
So yeah, that's been really cool. I definitely, the Gallant products are really good. The jobbers, the shirts, as well as the colour palettes really, really work for your everyday kind of wear. And Matt's also getting into the show shirts and ties and stuff like that too. So that's exciting. Really cool.
No, definitely.
And I am also have a sponsorship with Equine Royal. Leanne Franklin, her products are they're amazing, make your horses look really good, but they work from the inside out. So yeah, also sponsored by them too.
Exciting. Got a good team backing behind you.
Yeah, very, very fortunate.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll wrap it up there.
Mhm.
Thank you for coming and doing this.
Thank you
with
for
me.
having me.
Yeah, no problem. So let me know who you guys want on the next episode, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you.
See ya.